to drboycetv.com, the home for intelligent Black people. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I'm going to hit this record button so we can save this for later. All right, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's so good to see you. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and if you're new to the platform, I'm a finance professor, and I have an interest in putting more money in your pocket. Also, if you stick around to the end of the video, I will give you an ETF that you can invest in that I believe will make you rich. That's going to put you ahead of the curve and help you make some money. And also, I'm going to continue to break down some other stuff that I'm seeing in terms of news and what's going on in terms of financial trends that you and your family may want to be aware of. There is this crazy new scam going on where literally people are starting to fake job interviews. It's a growing scam, as you can imagine, with AI really sort of taking off and all these new developments. Now, one thing companies are having to watch out for are fake interview candidates, and these are people that pretend to want to do an interview with the company, but actually they're there to steal your data or maybe to do something fraudulent with the organization. And it's kind of wild. It's kind of crazy. Like they're literally applying for these jobs, and they're using AI to fake the job interview and to put their face a fake face up and all these other things, lip syncing and all this and everything else. And it's actually working. Companies are actually losing money to this kind of thing, and you got to be really careful. We actually got defrauded by someone who pretended to want to do an interview with me, and they claimed they were representing Kendra G. Kendra G is a big influencer in the Black community, and I'd never met Kendra, but I was like, sure. And they met with our team, and they needed to look at something on the back end of our Facebook pages, and we lost about 1.2 million followers after it was done. After it was done, I don't have no idea what happened. I have no idea why Facebook couldn't get us our pages back, but literally, I lost 1.2 million followers after talking to this guy and just letting him look on the back end. I didn't give him passwords. I didn't give him access to anything or whatever. So the scams are getting trickier. Now I'm not trying. Now I'm fine. I to some extent. I mean, who can lose 1.2 million followers and have everything be okay? But I think that makes a total of about 3 million that I've lost over the years. And I'm actually kind of proud of the fact that I could lose 3 million followers and still have a lot of followers left on different platforms. But the world is changing, and these scams and these frauds are growing. And I would encourage you to be really, really careful. So what I did was I gathered some statistics on this. And first off, let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Give me a quick yes to let me know you can hear me. And also, I want to mention really quickly that I do have a podcast on Spotify. So if you feel sorry for me for losing 1.2 million followers, I'd love for you to follow me on Spotify. That would be really helpful. So if you could take a moment, just get in your phone, look up Boyce Watkins on Spotify. I have a couple of podcasts that I hope will add value to your life and put money in your pocket. And one is called Dr. Boyce Daily Stock Market, and the other one's called the Dr. Boyce Breakdown. And you guys know that I teach every morning for free. I love talking about economics and opportunities. And you can follow me on Instagram at Dr. Boyce Finance. So there's a lot of stuff out there for those of you that want to improve your life. I'm here to help you. That's my goal. All right, so let me give you some stats on how this AI fraud is really growing. And as I mentioned this, please hit that thumbs up button as well. That also helps the algorithm. Little things like that really make a difference. So thank you very much for doing that. All right, so basically, according to Bradley, some company called Bradley, I got to look it up. By 2028, 1 in 4 job candidates globally will be fake. That's insane. That 1 in 4 candidates for jobs by 2028 won't even be real humans. Oh, all right. Okay. Okay then. All right. What else? 17% of U.S. hiring managers have already run into deep fake applicants, especially in tech and sensitive positions. So, if you are doing interviews or applying for jobs, also you got to remember that these deep fakes are taking jobs from people, and Lord knows Black folks don't need more jobs taken from us. We already don't have enough of these Black jobs to go around. But I also personally believe we need more Black-owned businesses. I think that's what's going to be our solution, not more jobs. To be honest with you. Deepfake fraud is exploding. Pindrop projects a 1,300% increase in deepfake fraud cases, fake voices, video overs in interviews since last year. So maybe what this speaks to specifically is, you get a call from a relative. The relative says, "Hey, I need you to wire me money because I just got arrested in Mexico." You might want to find some ways to triple verify that it's legitimate. and not let them scare you into just falling for whatever they're doing to you. I don't know how many of you, give me a guess if you've ever gotten these text messages, like these messages where they tell you that you owe money for a toll. That's a really big one. I live in Illinois, and I'll get these messages saying that you're behind on your tolls, and of course you're like, oh no, I don't want that. I don't want to get my license suspended. So they scare you into like hitting a link. You hit that link, bam, you're done. So I would even recommend don't even hit links in your email for stuff. I mean, just be really careful. Make sure that it's coming from a legitimate source that you're aware of, and that's really essential now. And in fact, actually, another way that we've been hit by these frauds directly is if you go to TikTok. I got one TikTok account, just one, y'all, just one. But you go to TikTok, you're gonna find about 50 Boyce Watkins fake TikTok accounts on there. It is the craziest thing in the world. I'm like, I am not that important. How in the hell are people copying me that much? And what the TikTokers will do, these fake talkers, these old hating ass, negative people, is they will slide into your inbox, and apparently there are people that would be happy to hear from me in their inbox. And what they do is they come in and they're like, "Hey, brother, I heard you say you're building black wealth, brother. Hey, have you seen my new website where I sell crypto, brother?" Right? So it's stupid. It's like they know the jargon. So please be careful, because these scams have actually hit people too. I had one student that lost $250,000, and my heart was broken. I felt so bad, and the person was they were pretending to be me. They were pressuring her, and they were like, "I need another 50,000." And I was like, I ain't gonna ask you for 50,000. I mean, we'll take support for the Black Business School for sure, but I ain't gonna do that to you now. So just be really careful, because this stuff is real and it's out here. Also, here's some more stats, just stuff for you to chew on. Oh, and by the way, if you do want to follow me on TikTok, you can just look up Boyce Watkins, and I and look at the number of followers. I have 41,700 followers. So that's how you know it's me. 41,700. If the number's like 825, that ain't Boyce. You're gonna get Joyce, Bryce, or it'll be like Boyce dot Watkins dot 12 or something crazy like that. What else? Fake applicants are rising fast. A cybersecurity firm found that it takes just 70 minutes to create a convincing deepfake candidate, which is wild. And by next year, it'll take 10 minutes. 1 in 10 companies are already hit. Over 10% of firms report deepfakes. Global fraud costs are going up. The U.S. job scam related losses jumped from 90 million to 500 million. Identity fraud theft overall reached 12.5 billion dollars, and audio deepfakes are causing a lot of loss as well. So, what I would say to you is this is happening right now. You got to be really careful. A lot of you are professionals in your field. It can actually impact your ability to get jobs. Sometimes companies will think you're fake and you're really not. And really, to me, what this really speaks to, the direction I see this going, and actually, I'll give you some stocks or that you can invest in a second I think will just sort of help you benefit financially from this inevitable AI revolution. I would say that this is going to add a premium to in-person experiences. I think there's going to be a premium to like me literally sitting there and being able to talk to you directly in a way that can't be simulated with AI. Even Zoom meetings can be fake. Almost everything can be fake now that's digital. So the thing right now that can't really be faked is human. If I'm sitting with you, we're eating lunch together, or we're in the same room, I can't really fake that. So ultimately, what I would say to you is maybe that's a solution. Maybe human beings have to turn to each other in this age of AI, because these AI aliens are kind of going to change everything for everybody. Now, if you want a couple of things that you can invest in to kind of benefit from what's happening right now, one of the biggest industries that's just growing and taking over for the next generation is robotics. And there's an ETF here that I've bought shares in with the ticker symbol BOTS, BOTZ, BOTS. And this invests in companies that are involved in the development and production of robotics and AI. Their top holdings are companies like NVIDIA, Intuitive Surgical, and ABB. I think that is that Abbott Labs. I'm not sure. But anyway, that would be an asset to look at. I don't think BOTS has performed very well this year, But the thing about stocks is that past performance is not an indicator of future performance ever. Never think that because a stock did well last year, it's going to do well this year. And never think that because a stock did bad last year, it's going to do bad this year. Stocks will evolve. The stock that's doing horribly, in 2025 could be the blockbuster blowout stock of 2026. So remember, you don't want to buy after it blows up. That's what everybody does. Everybody does the opposite of what you're supposed to do with investing. They love to buy stuff after it blows up, but really your goal is to get in before it blows up. So I'm literally, while I'm even speaking to you, hopping in right now and I'm buying me some shares of bots because I want to add it to my portfolio because I'm not a 10-minute investor. I'm a long-term investor, and that's what you should be too. This is what the research says, and I'm not going to have that debate with anybody because I have a PhD in this stuff, and this is all we study, and my specialty was the stock market. So this stuff is very elementary if you approach it in a simple way and you don't overthink it. Okay, so bots, BOTZ, is the ETF, and there's another ETF if you want to look at it. This one's Robo. The ticker symbol's Robo, and it's a Robo Global Robotics and Automation Index ETF. So this one weights towards smaller automation companies. So if you don't like the trillion-dollar companies, then maybe you could buy some Robo. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, just literally as I talk to you, I'm also thinking about what I'm saying, and because I'm investing with you, I'm a player coach. We're all in this thing together. We all black together. We all trying to get money together. We all trying to feed our kids. We all trying to do the same damn thing. So let's you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy me some Robo too. And just add it to the portfolio, set it and forget it, and just have it in there. The price is it looks like $61 a share, so it's $60.72 per share. So let me go ahead and buy me some shares of Robo. That way, we cover all the bases and we know that we are prepared for the future. Because the biggest way to benefit from the AI revolution is to invest in it. If you own assets that are involved in these sectors that are going to be making so much money, then your wealth will go up when their wealth goes up. Because what's happening right now, in case you haven't seen it, Elon Musk and XAI, they just announced the release of Grok 4, which is pretty powerful. So it's arguably the most powerful AI model ever built. And then they got something called Grok 4 Heavy, which is like some wild stuff where these AI agents are deployed, like four of them are deployed, and they all go out and solve the problem, and then come back and compare notes. And they're it's all. I'm sure they're being dramatic, but it's really showing like the direction it's going. And the big thing that they're trying to do now is they're trying to put the AI into robots. They're putting the AI into cars. They're putting the AI into things, which is really going to change your life. So in about maybe 2, 3 years, it won't be uncommon for you to see these big things that are bigger than you, stronger than you, and 1,000 times smarter than you. That's kind of scary, right? That's a I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me. I did not want to keep you long today. I just wanted to come in and share that with you. And also, don't forget the All Black National Convention's coming up. I hope you guys will join us in Atlanta. We're going to meet in Atlanta August 21st to the 23rd. This is where all the intelligent Black people from around the world get together and we make plans. We solve problems. We build institutions. And we've been doing this for 10 years. Best conference ever. Thousands of people will be there, and I hope that you will be too, because I know you're going to meet people that you can build businesses with. It's hard to do this stuff by yourself. It's easier when you've got encouragement around you, when you got people that understand what the assignment is. The assignment is for us to build. The assignment is for us to leave assets to the kids, leave assets to the grandkids. The assignment is for us to put ourselves in a position where we are financially secure and powerful, like people like the great Dr. Claude Anderson. I talked to him just yesterday, and one of the things Dr. Anderson did say to me that I'm going to share with you guys is he said we got to get rid of this whole foot shuffling, holding hands, we shall overcome nonsense. We got to get ready to fight. We got to get in there and go for it. And this guy, he's older now. He's tired. He can't go in public anymore. But I said, hey, if you want me to share this, I will share this message. And what he said is keep fighting, fight for your kids, fight for your community, fight to own assets, fight to build things, and that's how you're gonna win. Because ain't nobody gonna give it to you if you don't go out there and take it. All right. So anyway, the All Black National Convention is August 21st to the 23rd. It's gonna be in Atlanta. to. I know the president of Tuskegee's coming. Dr. Ken Harris is coming. A lot of great people are going to be there. So if you want to join us, just go to allblacknationalconvention.com. That's allblacknationalconvention.com. And also, if you want to join our morning class for free, just text that word morning in your phone to a phone number 87948. I'll send you an invitation. That's morning to 87948. All right. So have a good day, everybody.